Action.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Shaylin Scott, and I'm your ink point for tonight's installment of Under the Court News, getting behind the taps and pins. Tonight we have 5 top-leading news stories for you to enjoy. So first off, let's kick it off with head reporter Anies Gangle and her report on the new $20 bill. Take it away, Anies.
Thank you, Shay. On April 20th, it was announced that Harriet Tubman would be placed on the $20 bill. She will be placed on the front, and Andrew Jackson will be placed on the back of the bill. When they announced that Harriet Tubman would be on the front, they didn't specify whether Andrew Jackson was to disappear at all. It made some people very mad. Outrage spread throughout the country because some people didn't like the idea of Andrew Jackson being taken off the $20 bill. Although they announced later in the day that Andrew Jackson would be moved to the back, and although there are still some haters, most people are very excited to see the change. Oprah said that Harriet Tubman was her first choice to end up on the $20 bill, and when she found out, she could hardly contain her excitement, and she was freaking out. Donald Trump has also shown some support, which has shocked many people.
So what is so special about Harriet Tubman? Why was she chosen?
Harriet Tubman was a remarkable woman. She was born into slavery and worked very hard as a young girl. In 1849, around the age of 30, she escaped from slavery and found freedom in the North. Even though she was a free woman, she went back to save many people with the Underground Railroad, and she was known as the most famous conductor.
Well, I would say she's very fit for the new $20 bill.
I agree, and so does legislation. They have been contemplating this change for years, and they have finally made a decision. The public got to vote on the change, and more than 600,000 votes were counted.
Who were some of the other people that you could vote for?
People got to vote between 15 women, including Wilma Mankiller, Rosa Parks, Eleanor Roosevelt, and of course, Harriet Tubman. Many people have been fighting for this change for years and are very anxious to see a more diverse variety of people on our currency. Many people say that the change will get 2 birds with 1 stone, saying that Harriet Tubman is an African-American woman.
Are they only going to be changing the $20 bill?
Well, Shay, this is just the first step to many changes. They have also announced that they will be changing the $5 bill and the $10 bill. The $5 bill will include people involved with women getting the right to vote, and the $10 bill will involve people involved with the civil rights movement.
Do they know who will be on the $5 or $10 bill yet?
They have decided to add Marina Anderson, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Martin Luther King Jr. to the back of the $5 bill. Martin Luther King Jr. will be the first African-American man to be on our currency. They will also be adding Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Stanton, Loretta Mott, Alice Paul, and Sojourner Truth to the back of the $10 bill. The $20 bill will be released in 2030, and the $10 bill and the $5 bill will be released in 2020.
14 whole years until we get the new $20 bill? How's the public reacting to this?
People aren't very happy about this, Shane. The groups who have been fighting for this change aren't willing to wait 14 years. They want the $20 bill to be released along with the $5 bill and the $10 bill in 2020. Our country has come a long way in the years, and it's nice to see that our work has finally paid off. No pun intended. Back to you, Shay.
Thanks, Anies. That was wonderful. Very interesting. Up next, let's head to Zach with news on recent terrorist attacks.
Thanks, Shay. 3 groups launched 6 distinct attacks. There were 3 suicide bombings in one attack, a 4th bombing in an opposite attack, and shooting